You're going to enjoy this because you and I, Pat, we've been on this for 30-some years plus. The communist goals of 1963 that were read into the House records in Congress. But I want to alert you. We found something more frightening than this. It was written by the historian of the Communist Party in the Soviet Union. It was never meant for release. It was found in the 1990s and then just buried. We found it in our research looking for something else. And in 4 weeks, we're going to present it. It is more frightening than this.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it is the playbook on how to do it.
How to accomplish all these goals.
And how to accomplish it here in America. And if you look at it, it's all being done.
Well, yeah. The 45 goals that were entered in the congressional record, some of them are kind of outdated now because it involves Soviet satellite nations and all of that.
But let's listen to some of these.
Some of them are just dead on.
Promote the UN is the only hope for mankind.
Yeah,
that's done. Resist any attempt to outlaw the Communist Party. Do you remember what happened to the? Teachers Union in California, 2008? Remember, we asked, why did they do that? Wait a minute, what did they just do? Do you remember?
Yeah.
They said they had a rule in the schools that you could not be a member of the teachers union if you had ever been a communist or if you had ever advocated for the overthrow of the United States government.
Right.
And then for some strange reason, they took that out.
They took that out. Yeah.
Resist any attempt to outlaw the Communist Party. Do away with all loyalty oaths. This one.
Look at 15.
Capture one or both political parties in the United States.
Done. Absolutely done on the Democrat Party. Absolutely done. It's the It's the Marxist political party now.
Use technical decisions of the courts to weaken basic American institutions by claiming their activities violate civil rights. Done. Get control of the schools.
Done.
Use them as transmission belts for socialism and get current communist propaganda. Soften the curriculum. Get control of teachers' associations.
Jeez.
Put party line in textbooks. All of that's done. Number 18, gain control of student newspapers. 19, these are the communist goals of 1963, how to destroy America. Use student riots to foment public protest against programs or organizations which are under communist attack. Number 20, infiltrate the press. Get control of book review assignments.
You don't think that's happened, do you?
No, just read the book review from the New York Times of Ben Shapiro's new book.
Jeez.
Gain control of editorial writing and policy-making positions. Gain control of key positions in radio, TV, motion pictures. Number 22, Continue discrediting American culture by degrading all forms of artistic expression. An American communist cell was told to eliminate all good sculpture from parks and buildings, substitute shapeless, awkward, and meaningless forms.
They have that in every city in America now.
Oh, yeah.
You see some of those, the weird things that they, what do they call that thing in Houston? That's just a twisted mess of metal. And there's one in Chicago, too. They do this all over the country.
Here's the interesting thing about this. It also says eliminate all good sculpture from parks and buildings. They're talking about taking Thomas Jefferson down.
At Hofstra.
Yeah.
Hofstra University. Yeah, because not only was he a slave owner, but of course a sexual predator, a sex offender.
Jeez. Control art critics and directors of art museums. Our plan is to promote ugliness, repulsive, meaningless art. Eliminate all laws governing obscenity by calling them censorship and a violation of free speech and free press. Now, what's interesting is the left got their name as the defenders of free speech because they would defend a cross and urine and call it art.
Yeah.
Now that they have that, they are also on television calling for an end of free speech, political speech.
Interesting.
26, I don't even know if we can even, let me go to 25. Break down all cultural standards of morality by promoting pornography, obscenity in books, magazines, motion pictures, radio, and TV. All done. 26. Present homosexuality, degeneracy, and promiscuity as normal, natural, and healthy.
You almost can't even say that line anymore. That's how much that's been
Done.
taken care of.
Infiltrate the churches and replaced revealed religion with social religion.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? Eliminate prayer or any phase of a religious expression in the schools on the ground. It violates the principle of separation in church and state. Discredit the American Constitution by calling it inadequate, old-fashioned, and out of step with modern needs, a hindrance to cooperation between nations on a worldwide basis. Number 30, discredit the American founding fathers, present them as selfish aristocrats who had no concern for the common man.
They've gone far past that.
Yeah. Belittle all forms of American culture and discourage the teaching of American history on the grounds it was only a minor part of the big picture.